Continue with the testimony about, I went for another walk. Do these people who do the, like, I mean, well, I know the soup kitchen people don't think of this at all, but I wonder if the people who give out food to the homeless think about, do they give out water to the homeless? Or to people who are, because, that's really there's someone who's, like, ended up on the street a lot in New Orleans and here on my run from weird atheist psychoanalysis cults, like, right, I mean, like, do they give out water bottles? Like, do people come around with water? Or is it just, like, come on in, all ye, like, starving and dehydrated, and, like, we made a whole staff in the soup kitchen to, like, we cooked up a bunch of sloppy joes. Like, did they realize, I mean, the main thing people, like, living on the street would need is bottles of water? I would think. Do they do that? These are just the thoughts of someone who hasn't eaten in 2 days. Like, that really is a big part of the thing. Because that's really what you need. I mean, people feeding all these people. The truth is, like, if you handed up bananas and water to people on the street, like, it would be a good thing to do. I don't know what all these food things are, like, what goes into it, or why they need organizations, and, like, I hate to say it. I mean, those soup kitchens, like, I worked at one, if it's in your neighborhood, right, and they, like, 2 days a week they serve lunch or something. A lot of, like, working poor people just go in there and, it's a free meal. But, I mean, it's not, I mean, people line up and everything. But, I mean, it's in one neighborhood. And it's usually at one time, one day a week or something. But the point is, do they give out water bottles? Bottles of water? Or do they have, like, a theory about that? It's like wasting plastic or something. But, like, no, I mean, I saw guys on the street, and I haven't eaten in 2 days, and it's like thoughts are on it. I really think something to get you just make sure you stay hydrated. You can just not eat for 2 days. I mean, I bought a 25-cent hot pepper, don't get me wrong. But I mean, like, do they give out water? See, that's the kind of thing you'd have to be hungry and like have no money to think of. Well, your people are busy. God knows doing what at those organizations, but like, like, Jesus, a lot of these people just need a bottle of water, a big bottle of water, big cold bottle of water, but they look like they need. And wake them up and say, "Here's a cold bottle of water." Do they do that? I feel like they don't do that at all. Like, I've never heard of people doing water for the home. Where would they get what? See, because I have a Loch Ness monster apartment with a sink, so I don't worry about that. But no, they don't have a sink. They don't have a sink because they don't have a house. So right, I mean, where would they get water? The number of times I've been on the street, and know how dehydrated I get. I find a cup and then I go in and ask them, "Could you please fill this with water?" And sometimes they do it, sometimes they don't. But that's would be the main problem because they don't have a sink. That would be the problem. Especially when it's like, well, no, just in general, especially if we were walking around all day, usually lugging like something around that's like the stuff they carry, right? They're dehydrated. Do they think of that in the NGOs? Or do people putting the Facebook pages up? How can some people work at NGOs that like serve food? The whole issue is like food, and the Facebook page is like, "This is me out to dinner in a restaurant." Who's doing that? Who the fuck is doing that, man? I'm only thinking of this now because I'm starving to death. Tomorrow may be different.